Okay, so I'm almost done rolling all the Pampers. I have like 4 more left, so I'm just gonna finish rolling these. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish rolling these, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, so again, if you didn't catch how to roll it, you're gonna take the Pamper with the opening side up and just roll it. And then you take a rubber band. I use white or clear rubber bands because that way it's not so obvious and you don't have to worry about hiding it too much. But I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Alright. And then I did the whole box. It took me a little over an hour to do 152. So, yeah, it takes a while. Alright, so now that all your Pampers are done, you're going to start building the cake. Alright, so for this part, it really depends what you want to do. You can go to either, there's 2 different ways you can do this. Well, there's a couple of ways, but I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. Alright, so the first way you can do it is, this is how you start the bottom layer. So you take, okay, if you have a bottle, it doesn't matter what the bottle says, but you can take a bottle and then you're going to grab 4 or 5 Pampers and just stand them around the diaper. And then for this part, you're going to take rubber bands. It doesn't really matter the colors because it's going to get covered anyway. Wait, this one's now, with these rubber bands, you want to make sure you get like the biggest ones you can find. This time I couldn't find like the really big stretchy ones, like the ones they use at the post office. But I mean, we'll make it work. So again, so you put the rubber band around the bottle, and now you're just gonna push these in. I try to get all the rolls, like this part, to go in the same direction, just so it can look uniform. I mean, it doesn't really matter again because this is in the inside, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. So then this is your first row. This is how, see? You have your bottle and you have your diapers. See, it holds on like, okay, and then you're just gonna build off of this. So what you're gonna do next is you're just going to take in more diapers, and you're just going to keep on adding them all the way around, like that. All the way around. And try to keep the rubber band at the middle of like the Pampers, just because it gives it a better hold. Okay, so yeah, I'll just show you this all the way around. 2 layers thick, and then I'll keep on doing it and show you the rest. I mean, once you get to this part, it pretty much does itself, kind of. Like, you just fill it in. Okay. Alright. So basically, this is what you do. You see how it just went from like 5 and now it's like 10? You can do it like that, okay? That's how I started this one, alright? Alright, if you don't want to do this though, if you don't want to use a bottle or you don't have a bottle to use, you can still do the same thing. You just take 1 Pamper and this is going to be like the bottle. You're going to take 1 Pamper and put a rubber band around it. And then you put the other 5 Pampers or so around it, the same way you just did before. So instead of having the bottle in the middle, it'll look like this. Okay. The difference, there's really no difference. It's pretty much the same thing. The only reason why the bottle works best is because you see how it's sticking out from the top. When you get to the next layer, you're going to wrap the other dampers onto this so it helps it stick together. But I mean, you can do it either way. I'm going to use it with the bottle in the middle just for a better hold. And we can probably save this one for one of the top layers. Alright, so I'll get back to you when this layer is done, and then, yep, I'll see you then.